The thing about Chelsea is life is never boring. Hey chaps, welcome back to properchels.tv, your one-stop Chelsea news channel. I'm your host, Logan Blue. And in today's episode, I'm not going to do a traditional match review because Servette 2, Chelsea 1 does not warrant a traditional match review. What it warrants is a blistering attack on the way the team was set up. So you'll excuse me in this episode if I get on a soapbox and rant, because that's what I feel is required based on what we just saw. Because honestly, that was just disgraceful. And I'm not talking about individual performances being subpar. Yes, we could absolutely drill down into individual players and we could look at who played well and who didn't play well. We could categorize the defense as being porous. Again, we could talk about how bad we look at set pieces. Like, what the hell happened to that defensive set piece coach that we got from Brentford? Wasn't he meant to make us better at set pieces? What's happened to that? Because maybe in attack, we look a little bit better on our set pieces at corners and free kicks, or maybe he's working both ends of the game. But in defense, we are awful. Any ball across our defensive line gets met by one of the attacking players, regardless of who we're playing. The defenders are just rubbish. Okay, they're just rubbish, and we need to do better. We need to be better. Now, this match, as I said, we went 1-0 up early on through a very opportunistic piece of forward play by Michaela Mudryk. Now, Mudryk has been getting a lot of stick from most commentators, and he's been getting some from me because, as I said the other day in one of these videos, he's a 23-year-old with the footballing brain of an 18-year-old. So he doesn't think several moves ahead. Like someone like Palmer, he plays football like a grandmaster plays chess. They're always several moves ahead. Everything's happening in slow motion. In Mudryk's world, everything's happening in fast motion, in fast forward. So while he can do great things like he did today to win us the penalty, when he gets into a position where he should be laying the ball off to a fellow striker, or whether he should be playing a quick 1-2 with a fellow striker, what he does, he takes a shot from 25, 30 yards out and puts it into a row Z. Okay? He's just a bundle of talent, but he needs to focus his talent and play the game simply if he's going to get better. But like I said, I don't want to drill down into individual players because Mudryk didn't play awfully, right? He didn't play great. He just played reasonably well most of the time, right? Most of our players played reasonably badly. So it's not fair to hoe into Mudryk like a lot of commentators are doing, right? He's just a soft target at the moment, and people love hoeing into people who they can victimize, right? Just give the guy a break, right? We can keep him or we can send him out on loan. And if we keep him, he'll be a bit part player, but he'll be playing with some brilliant players around him, and he will learn. Chelsea have invested a lot of money in him, so he will learn. He can't do anything but learn. Okay, but my grief here with this match, as I said, is not against one individual player like Mudryk or anyone else. It's against the manager, because I am sick to death of managers saying that, oh yes, we're very, very committed to this competition. We're in it to win it. Bollocks. If you're in it to win it, pick your strongest team. Make a couple of changes to, give someone a rest, by all means. But we are at the start of the season. We do not need to be resting players. We do not need to be playing a B team in a competition that we apparently in it to win it. What we need to do is play our best team, especially play our defensive unit with our best keeper, our best defenders, our best central midfielders together, so they learn how to play together, so they get better match by match. Instead, what do? We chop and change. We make loads of changes on the field. We have a B team out there, some A players, some B players, but it's all mixed up. And lo and behold, what happens is nobody knows who to pass to. Nobody knows how to move forward. Nobody knows how to move back. Everyone is playing as an individual. Occasionally, you get the nice little 1-2 where a couple of players are on the same wavelength, but usually all we're doing is just playing it out to somebody in blue, which sounds fine on paper, but there's no patterns of play. There's no team ethic. And I heard the other day somebody say that individual matches are won by individuals, but titles are won by teams, right? Chelsea are not winning anything unless we play as a team. And the only way to do that is Mourinho style. Pick your best players all the time unless they're injured, right? By all means, swap out a couple of players, but keep the nucleus of the team the same, because then they get better, smarter, game by game by game by game. It's a long season. We need them to be on the same wavelength, right? By going into a competition like this that we supposedly want to win and just putting our B team out, it's an insult not only to Servette, who are a competent Swiss side, but it's an insult to the competition and it's an insult to the fans because we have to put up with that dross, right? And I'm not angry because we lost. I mean, I am angry because we lost, right? Because Chelsea fans, we hate losing. But it's okay to lose the match if the other team plays better than you and you tried your best, right? That happens. Nobody wins every game. No one has a God-given right to win. But if you play a B team, right, against a team that's playing their A team, even if they are supposedly a lower strength team to us, coming from a lesser division such as the Swiss Premier League, right, all you're going to get is what we had today, which was a disjointed performance from players playing as individuals and not playing as a unit. And that is on Maresca, right? That is on Maresca. Stop picking players that you don't want to play. My only kind of caveat to this rant is that we played the keeper, who I think should be starting for us in the Premier League, and he was at best mediocre. Jorgensen should have stopped the second one. 100% should have stopped the second one. Possibly should have stopped the first one, but that's a coin toss. But certainly the second goal, right? We had enough chances in attack to win this game, let alone draw this game. Yeah, on another day, we scored 2 or 3, and all our faults, all our flaws are overlooked. But because we didn't put our chances away, lo and behold, our flaws get brought into sharp focus, and all we see as Chelsea fans is a team that is playing as individuals and not playing as a unit, and that, as I said, is down to the manager. Okay then, that's all the news that's fit to print, and quite a bit that isn't. As always, thank you again for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and God bless, look after yourselves, and I'll see you in the next one.